Hello. I have a song for us today. Look at the picture and think about what my song might be about. You're probably looking at a blue sky and some stars, and you might even have some songs in mind, like Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Or maybe you're thinking, Starry, starry night, paint your palette blue and gray. There's lots of songs about stars. My song is also about stars. It's a little bit different. As I sing, think about what is happening in this song. Somebody has to go polish the stars, they're looking a little bit dull. Somebody has to go polish the stars for the eagles and starlings and gulls. Have all been complaining they're tarnished and worn. They say they want new ones we cannot afford. So please get your rags and your polishing jars. Somebody has to go polish the stars. So what were you thinking about as I sang the song? You probably noticed that there was a problem, and that problem was that the stars are dingy. They are looking a little bit dull. And that problem also is that we need to polish them, and somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to polish the stars. Somebody has to go polish the stars. They're looking a little bit dull. Somebody has to go polish the stars. But there's some characters in our song that aren't very happy, and they don't seem to be willing to do the work. For the eagles and starlings and gulls have all been complaining they're tarnished and worn. They say they want new ones we cannot afford. So please get your rags and your polishing jars. Somebody has to go polish the stars. So we have a problem and we need some folks to do some polishing. So you might have also noticed some of the words in our song. Some of the words repeat and some of them rhyme. Look over these words and find the words that repeat. The word stars repeats quite a few times. And where is the word that rhymes with stars? So please get your rags and your polishing jars. There it is. Somebody has to go polish the stars. So I've been thinking about these stars. And let's add an extra sound as I sing the song. Every time we get to a star on the word stars or jars, snap your fingers. I'll do it too. If you're ready to sing with me, you can sing with me. If not, that's okay. Just do the snapping. Somebody has to go polish the stars, they're looking a little bit dull. Somebody has to go polish the stars for the eagles and starlings and gulls. Have all been complaining they're tarnished and worn. They say they want new ones we cannot afford. So please get your rags and your polishing jars. Somebody has to go polish the stars. So I've been thinking about that phrase, somebody has to go polish. And what would that sound like if we had these big heavy rags and we were up in the sky and we were polishing those stars? So if you take both of your hands and you rub them together, you can make a nice long sound. And let's make that long sound in a few places in our song. We'll make it at the beginning. And let's put one here too. And let's put one here. And one more. Let's put one right here. So everywhere where there's a blue dotted line, we're going to rub our hands together for as long as it takes. And then we're going to snap again on the stars. I'll do the singing and you do the body percussion sounds. If you'd like to sing with me, that will be just fine. Here we go. Somebody has to go polish the stars. They're looking a little bit dull. Somebody has to go polish the stars for the eagles and starlings and gulls. Have all been complaining they're tarnished and worn. They say they want new ones we cannot afford. So please get your rags and your polishing jars. Somebody has to go polish the stars. So we've made some long sounds and we've made some short sounds. I'm also thinking about a rhythm pattern that we could add to this. There's several lines in our song that don't have any sounds. This one doesn't have any additional sounds, and neither does this one. I'm going to take a look at these two lines, though. There's something about tarnished and worn, and we cannot afford. And that, those phrases have this really strong rhythm part that has how many sounds? Tarnished and worn has 4 sounds. 3 of them are shorter than the others. And it's the same as cannot afford. So I was thinking about making those sounds, and I thought, well, we could clap tarnished and worn, cannot afford, but that clapping sounds bright and a little bit happy. So I thought, we're kind of, well, we're a little frustrated that the eagles and starlings are complaining. So if we make fists and have one fist nice and strong and tap the other fist on top, I can get a nice strong sound. Let's try it. Tarnished and worn. They're tarnished and worn, and we cannot afford. If you'd like to do the clapping, that's okay too. So let's put all of our sounds together. If you'd like to sing with me, please do. If not, I'll do the singing. Here we go. Somebody has to go polish the stars. They're looking a little bit dull. Somebody has to go polish the stars for the eagles and starlings and gulls. Have all been complaining they're tarnished and worn. They say they want new ones we cannot afford. So please get your rags and your polishing jars. Somebody has to go polish the stars. So I thought we'd do one more thing with this song. Let's make it an A-B form. During the A part, we'll do what we just did. But then in the B part, we'll hum the song, but keep the body sounds going. So let's try that with A and B. Here we go. Somebody has to go polish the stars. They're looking a little bit dull. Somebody has to go polish the stars for the eagles and starlings and gulls. Have all been complaining they're tarnished and worn. They say they want new ones we cannot afford. So please get your rags and your polishing jars. Somebody has to go polish the stars. Thank you for learning this song with me. Somebody has to go polish the stars. This is a song that I learned many years ago from a music teacher who created a melody to go with a poem by Shel Silverstein called Somebody Has to Go Polish the Stars.